time, and you hear it's the same voice actor, the same voice actors for that character, and their voices are just so much lower, which they didn't mind because they wanted that to be like a sort of like growing story of the character, so like they planned for that. But like, yeah.
What is Africa? Do we know what that is? Is that a crew? It's a crew, right?
Yeah, I honestly forget. I think it's a crew.
Because I know Luck has the Africa tag as well.
Yeah, he does.
It's probably like a Philly Jersey crew.
Trying to contest with the hitbox with that back air right there. Not going to be able to.
Right.
What are you both doing? What are you both doing?
I think
HelpR ran off stage to try to back air Wolf's recovery. That giant hitbox on that move, what are you doing? And then Jakal went off stage again for no reason because he's like, I'm Jakal. I'm really good at video games. I should be able to do this. And then he died for it because Wolf's recovery is even worse than Falco's.
HelpR has like a hex around him called the 5-head hex, where you basically just start playing like a 5-head every single time you play him. Because I don't know what Jude was doing there. That being said, though, HelpR's Falco's been looking mad nice today, from what I've seen from it. He knows how to keep kind of a reserved approach and not mash too much.
Yeah.
He gets caught on a few things, but from what I've seen, it's like he's got a fairly solid Falco.
I've never seen his Falco once.
There are a lot of solid Falcos here today. Also, I know Juice is here as well.
Last time I knew or played this guy, he was a Juice's Falco is more than solid. I think he's low-key the best Falco in the game right now. Except for maybe Larry, but I mean
Kofi.
And Kofi, yeah.
Kofi's mad.
Yeah, the three of them are absolutely amazing. Definitely at the forefront of the character for sure.
That up tilt is like Falco's up tilt is incredible. It sets up into a back air really nicely, and given how like people say that Falco's the worst spacey, but honestly that's like it makes him sound a lot worse than he actually is because he's still an incredible character.
I couldn't say that any better myself, because he is the worst spacey. I think the order is Wolf, Fox, Falco, like from best to worst in that order for sure. But Falco is still a good character. I mean, his up tilt, I think, is one of the best anti-airs in the game. It hits in front and behind him as well as above him. It has increased range in this game as well as not only combos into itself, but combos into everything else. He gets Mario combos off of his up tilt. Sort of reminiscent of Smash 4 Mario in that sense. And then he's just able to tack on that damage with multiple up airs, neutral airs, forward airs, back airs, pretty much any of his aerials, as well as even resetting those combos with down airs. They knew what they were doing when they designed Falco in this game. They gave him a lot of sort of like his melee stuff back in a sense.
Not to mention his jump height and his get off me tools like F tilt and up tilt. Like up tilt itself can coupled with Falco's jump height and the fact that he's a fast faller as well, HelpR can pretty much be anywhere at any instance that he wants to be. A little bit of an overcommittal right there with that up smash. I would have liked to see HelpR wait a little bit. Because HelpR has the lead now. HelpR's also a lunatic though. So anything nutty he does, it's just like, oh, okay, that's a HelpRism.
Yeah, I remember when this guy was playing DDD, he just charged like a down B.
The worst I've seen is his Diddy. His Diddy was like crack cocaine personified as a character. Like, he was doing like, he would do barrels under the stage, like between every stock and just try to hit you with the dumbest things ever.
He takes pride in that, for sure.
HelpR's in like 3019 right now.
Hey, who else for a representative of House of 3000?
HelpR's getting a little scared here. That full hop into the stage along with that air dodge couple makes me think that he's a little bit scared of Jakal right now. There's really no reason to be. You have the lead. You just got to let your opponent freak out.
Essentially, yeah. Ooh, tries to catch him with that down smash read right there. That was actually really good because he had the read, but the spacing was just a little off. And that SD is going to do it for Jakal right there. HelpR actually going up game one.
HelpR shrugging right there like, okay, that SD happened. Yeah, HelpR, I feel like, is pretty slept on. Even in 4, he had some pretty nice wins as well. He's had multiple NYPR wins. So everyone likes to think that House pretty much only has Dill as like a very prevalent player, but House is stacked from top to bottom. For sure. They even got people like Ho3K Pet to Salad, who I've never heard of before. And then they make top 8 and Xeno, and it's like, huh? House is nice in every aspect. Anyway, going back to PS2, I definitely agree with this for Jakal. I feel like that SD cost him way more towards the end because he was starting to bring it back. HelpR's mashing the hell out of his C-stick right now.
Yeah, he was right there. Is he a tilt stick user?
He's riding that caffeine high off of. I just beat one of the best players in Jersey game 1, and now I'm going to be mashing. Yeah, I mean, it was in part because of an SD, but we take those, my friend, especially if you're going against a ranked number 4th in the state, I believe, or 5th. Forget what it was. Jakal?
It was Nairo, James, Wishes, then... I'm sorry?
He's 5.
Gons, thank you, that's what it was. I was trying to remember who was above him, like the Great Gonzalez. Yeah, he exists.
Is Leon 5th?
He's a person. Leon is 6th.
Leon is 6th, right? Yeah. Honestly, top 6 of Jersey can win, like, a CT.
Majors.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah. For sure. And HelpR is going to go down that first stock right there. Only 17% on Jakal right now. Looking really poised in the second game already.
Yeah, he kind of dismantled HelpR that entire first stock. Like pretty, I think all it took was one game for Jude. Like Jude, I'd say has one of the best mentalities when it comes to Jersey players. He really knows how to recompose himself when he's a little flustered.
Yeah.
He doesn't tend to get tilted too much because I'd say he's a very passive guy, honestly.
Him along with Unknown for sure.
Yeah.
Both those guys are
yeah,
all
Unknown's
about
mentality game is really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, Unknown's all about composure. If he gets tilted, which he does because he's North Jersey, he just hides it really, really well.
Is that the trope?
Oh, that's the trope. Yeah, no, North Jersey loves to complain, dude. Are you kidding? We do it all the time about our characters. And Brian does it too, never in game. He always hides it very well.
And that, speaking of composure, he reacted instantly to with that back air. That was insane. Yeah, Jakal's just been all over HelpR this game. He's like, okay, you got that first game on me, but now I'm going to stop mashing, and I'm going to start thinking a lot more about what I'm doing. And now HelpR's kind of the one who's getting caught with his pants down out here. He's getting completely throttled this game. It just seems like that he's been kind of relying on the same tricks when Jakal's kind of already adapted. HelpR needs to start turning up a little bit.
Dude fighting his way out of the corner, jumps his way out. There's his way back in and then forces HelpR back into the corner.
This could be a
Stuck where he does not want to be. This could be a roasted turkey right here. Going for the hard read on the forward smash, trying to catch HelpR doing a run-in right there. It's actually a pretty good read attempt right there because you saw him mixing in the neutral a little bit. He just sort of got that feel of this is what you're going to do next. You're going to try and fight your way in. As that forward air does not take the stock, but the laser tacking on, forces him to side B on his way back, grabbing the ledge and resetting another ledge situation right there.
Oh, this is
knowing exactly what he was doing with that laser.
Yeah, Jude, even on 3 stocks still, he's still treating it like it's his last, just mixing up and staying within HelpR's general area before he commits to an actual option. This is the kind of gameplay I like to see because when I look at him, I'm like, it makes sense. I understand why he did this option. I understand what he's doing. Patience can be exemplified in a number of ways through Smash, and even you don't have to be doing nothing to be patient. Like, Jude's just been waiting for HelpR to overcommit to shield quite a bit.
You can be one of the biggest mashers in the world, and like you can still be patient.
Right.
As long as you know that like you're mashing safe buttons.
Exactly.
And like you know that it's working, or like buttons like from a distance that you know like your opponent is not going to be able to punish. You know, you can still do that and be a patient player under the gauze of like being an aggressive one. You know.
A little bit of life we're seeing from HelpR right now is he's brought the second stock back a little bit. However, and he's not been committing to shield as much as been catching Jakal on all of these landings he's been doing. I like that. So a lot of players will jump after that up tilt. Apparently after up tilt, if you jump, it makes it a little bit easier for Falco to catch you with back air, since the hit stun on it is very specific.
Right.
If you just air dodge out of it, you're probably going to get out of it most of the time. HelpR almost killing himself there.
Yeah, he actually cringed a little bit looking at that because I don't think he thought he was going to make it back. Dead even in terms of percent, but fully lapped because of the stock lead from Jakal right now. Yeah, and he finally is able to get it with the dash attack. It took a long time to get that kill.
Bitch, get out the way. Get out the way. That's what that dash attack is, yo.
Essentially, it's definitely a move.
It's crazy.
It's definitely one of those moves for sure. Wow. He took a long time to be able to get that kill. Jakal, you know, like just playing very reserved, you know, waiting for his opportunities and finally getting them. Look at his hair.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's got a loop.
I'm not a fan of how Jude gelled his hair today. My man's on his Jimmy Neutron grind right now.
No, I like it.
I think if he parted that a little bit to the side, like the loop, I think if that moved to the side a little bit.
Yeah, if his part on the left side of his hair was more apparent, which is
because the front is good. I like the front. It's just that little strand needs to go.
Yeah, sort of like mine, because he's got like no part
right
there.
That.
I mean, my hair is too long right now.
I'm on that struggle too.
My hair is too long right now, so the curls are coming out like they're fighting it. I got to get a haircut soon. But yeah, Jude just needed to get that part. He's definitely losing the hair matchup today for sure.
But not losing the matchup at all in the game.
Not losing the one that matters.
So HelpR going to Unova. I don't really know too much about Unova and when you should be counterpicking it, but when HelpR played it against me today, it seemed like he enjoyed using the side platforms a bit to aid his full hops and not really overcommit too much to one option. Making it back after that.
Don't jump. Oh no, he baited him to not jump.
Did,
Never mind. Spamming those. I don't know why. I didn't realize that.
I saw that little pause there. Yeah, at the ledge, Jakal seems very confident in his ledge trapping. It's very evident there with how he was auto-canceling those bears. He wasn't intending to hit any of those bears. If he got one, good for him. But he was definitely priming for that up smash right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Just spamming those back airs, trying to bait him into doing an unsafe jump. Now trying to bait him into doing the right option in rolling, which is would be a good one to get away from the back air right there. But just spamming those back airs, waiting for him to be able to do that roll, just conditioning him really to do it instead, and then up smashed accordingly, catching him. That was just excellent stuff coming out from Jakal right there. Textbook, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, good wall jump right there, but still
not going to be anything. Yeah, HelpR wall jumps after every recovery.
Literally even when he doesn't have to?
Even when he doesn't have to, HelpR wall jumps, I'm telling you. I think he likes the way it looks. I don't know if it adds any practicality. It mixes up how he gets over the ledge sometimes because he's able to peek over the ledge enough to where he can get a nice up air, back air, or side B. I get why he does it.
Falco does have a really high wall jump.
He can do it too. Yeah, he can afford to do it as well. That's the thing.
Yeah.
HelpR keeping it relatively even right now, though. Both on 2 stocks. Jude has not been letting up with this calculated aggression right there. As that down smash is going to catch the stock right there. Excellent job. I'm always so scared to call a 2-frame a 2-frame because I'm not actually sure when it is 2-frame or if it's just getting poked over the ledge. And I don't want to be that guy, that commentator where everyone Twitch chat's like, you don't know what a 2-frame is? Well, what? What are you doing? Get off the mic, you nerd. Get off the mic, you Jim. Hit you birdie.
All right, that's what
Whoa, okay.
Oh!
HelpR, doing the HelpR, as we know. And
yeah, needing a little help on that recovery right
Definitely
there.
needing help. Definitely 911 needs to be paged. But Jakal composing himself and really reining it in. Yeah. The thing about, like I said, Jude has an astounding mental game. He doesn't start freaking out. Once he has an advantage, he knows how to hold it without backing off. You got to be confident in yourself as a player. And I think